Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, and it does not boast. It is not proud, and it does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking, and it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices with and in the truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, it always perseveres. Love never fails, love always wins. I'm Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Thank you, Jessica Berry. Um, I'm feeling the energy of a passed away ancestor, like an older person that feels bad about the condition or a generational curse in their family. Okay, whoever I'm picking up on, you're a very sweet soul. You're very empathetic. Uh, and you're very emotional and you're very, very sensitive, most of all. You are the type of person you cannot be in a fake relationship or a false relationship where you're being physically intimate and sharing a space with someone that you don't have a genuine love and connection for. Okay. Uh, Even if it means that you're not going to live a wealthy life or rich life, regardless, whatever or however you define prosperity, abundance, wealth, it's having a loving family with authentic love, genuine love, organic love, where two people come together that want to be with each other for the right reasons, okay? To live a healthy life, to eat healthy foods, to be able to be emotionally healthy and have emotionally healthy children, okay? And physically and emotionally healthy children. That's your definition of love and the type of life and relationship and marriage, whoever you are, that you want or wanted, okay? Now, whoever I'm picking up on, you have the type of family where they arrange marriages, okay? And not like it's arranged like right out front, like in India or China or Africa, where in an older culture they arrange a marriage like when you're 7 and then you get married when you're 14. I'm not talking about that type of arranged marriage. It's something in your family where they already everybody marries out of logic, okay? Not just out of logic. Everybody is coupled up with somebody of a certain status and has a certain amount of money, and they do this uh, in their definition out of survival, okay? This is the way that your family feels like they operated or had to operate in order to survive and be able to live a life. This is what I heard before I hit the live button, to live comfortably. Okay. Now I know some of y'all didn't heard that before. Y'all didn't heard that before. In back in the day in history, in order for ladies to be comfortable, sometimes you got to put up with some things. It's that type of energy I'm hearing. Okay, so somebody craves authentic love and authentic connections, and you don't care about how society views your status, a ranking, a position, about what kind of house you live in or what kind of car you're supposed to drive. You're too sensitive for that. You have to lay in the bed with someone that you want to be in the bed with, someone that you love. Now, your family has, through generations, in order to survive and in order to, I guess, fulfill some kind of not custom, but family standards. Okay, what I'm picking up is in order to continue a certain family standard where everybody is seen, let's just say like middle class, Everybody gets a house. Everybody has a certain kind of car. Everybody lives on a certain level. And this is what we have to do to maintain this for everyone in the family. Everybody will pair you up with so and so over there. I know their family, and they have a son that has a good job at the post office, so you can be with him, this, that, and the other. Now, what I'm getting is whoever you are, they wanted to control your connection in your family, almost like you have some covert sociopaths in your family, okay? You have covert sociopaths in your family that literally operate only out of logic and only out of survival. That's it. It has nothing to do. It's almost like following the principles of Shira 7. Okay, y'all know Shira 7 is the sprinkle, your queen or whatever. Okay, she gives women advice on how to survive in a patriarchal society where men objectify women, and they don't they're not willing to do the shadow work to be emotionally intelligent enough to be fair, not cheat, be a provider, and show up all the way they would need to. How to survive that in a marriage, okay, or a relationship, if you're, in a patriarch, okay? Now, this is her advice, is for women that are operating on a frequency that are not on the spiritual path, okay? Because her advice would not suffice for being on a spiritual path if you're trying to reach enlightenment, okay? So her advice was for women that are on the frequency of still being in the matrix and needing to survive in a patriarchy where men want to objectify women, okay? That's what her thing is about, okay? But I'm trying to give you an idea of what I'm picking up on. So you have covert sociopaths in your family that want to control everyone and everything so that the whole family can follow family tradition and standards and live on a certain level, okay? There might even also be an element of colorism in your family as well. And whoever's in your family, these covert sociopaths, they pair people up. Oh, so and so's getting to this age, so we got to pair them up with such and such a husband. We got to find so and so a husband so that all of us can be living on a certain level. There might even be an element I'm picking up on of arranged marriage in a sense where some of the women of your family might have been auctioned off in a silent auction to their husbands, okay? Listen very carefully to what I got to say. When I say a silent auction, that means, hey, look, I got 6 daughters, or I got 8 daughters here. And look, hi, how you doing? I like your daughter right there. And I really, really want one of your daughters. But I don't think she would be attracted to me or whatever. Can you make sure that I can get this daughter from you, or whatever the case may be? And then let's just say whoever the father is, he would orchestrate something wherein he would make sure that the daughter only engages and dates men that he sets her up with, to dog her out and to scare her and to behave a certain way so that she'll be frightened into marrying the person that's his buddy that wanted his daughter, if you understand, without her ever finding out about it. You understand? So it's almost like, imagine you have a daughter and you've got a friend of yours, and say you're a Mason or you belong to one of these Boule organizations, because it's Boule energy I'm picking up on here. And you want to make sure you have a Masonic brother that wants to marry your daughter, but you know your daughter would not be attracted to that person. So what you do is you through your connections monitor everyone your daughter dates while she's in college or of college age, and you block everybody around her, while your Masonic brother that wants to be with her uh, becomes her best friend and gets to know her, and becomes her best friend. And even if she rejects him, over time, as you continually block her connections, and anyone she does date is somebody that you put up to date her and to dog her out, so that eventually, just like a ping pong game, she'll be forced in the direction of the person that wanted her in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting with this family here. This is a family that marries out of survival, and the decisions they make are out of logic only. Okay. It has nothing to do with physical attraction. It has nothing to do with being able to get along with each other, coming together, or whatever the case may be. All right. So, uh, whoever you are, you're a person that craves authentic love because of your sensitivity. Okay. You can't be with anything fake. You can't share no bed with nobody you don't want, genuinely on a soul level. And you can't fake a connection, and you're not willing to. So, whoever you are, what I have is love and gift. Your family members behind the scenes have been doing things to block your love life, to try to control you until you go toward and be with someone that they wanted you to be with. And they stood to benefit financially in some kind of a way. It's giving the family reunion with Tyler Perry, the Tyler Perry movie, with the two sisters, where the mama was trying to get the one daughter to marry the abusive man that had money. Okay, something like that. So that's what I'm picking up on. Your family has been blocking your love life. Everybody, every authentic connection where you were seeking genuine love in an organic way, your family has interfered, whether they were making them an offer to walk away from you or making them an offer to try to sacrifice you. But what I'm getting is a witchcraft element, where in actuality, someone was so controlling in your family, they wanted to use you as a sacrifice, so to speak. Okay. And a covert sociopath in your family was trying to set you up to be chipped with a camera in your eye so that they could control literally your every move. Okay. They even, because your light irritates their demons, because these are people that don't marry for love. Okay. So, you know what happens when a person has a blocked heart chakra and they have to live there every day in every life and there's no love in it. Uh, you become a miserable bitch. Okay. You become a cold, miserable bitch, a covert not sociopath. So somebody who your love and your light and your empathy and your sensitivity and your authenticity and ability to be genuine and to be real, it irritated this covert sociopath in your families. It irritated them so badly. This person volunteered you for some kind of program where you were going to be studied, virtual reality, with something the military was doing with a simulation with magic. And I talked about this the other day. It's magic, spell work, a simulation, virtual reality. But in order to do the type of spell work to cause some kind of magic to manifest, something to happen in your life, meaning they would use your image that looks just like you. And I don't know if y'all have seen this new AI, where it damn near looks just like the person, and you can't tell the difference between reality, a real human, and the AI. Okay. So it's something like that where I think they use your image and they show you doing something that they're doing spell work to try to actually manifest in your real life. You understand? So if somebody wanted you to get shot in the head coming out your house, they'll have some kind of virtual reality where they have you in it, and exactly the way they want something to play out, with someone shooting you in the head or something, and someone connected to you spiritually, because as above, so below, uh, they were going to do some kind of spell work for something to happen to you in real life. Okay. So it's some kind of experimental simulation with virtual reality. The military was mixing with magic. Okay. And someone wanted to be able to watch your whole life through a camera in your body, like in your eye. Okay. And somebody might have injected you or been trying to inject you while you were sleeping. The person that set you up for this is a covert sociopath in your family. Okay. Uh, and right now, somebody they said is about to die with this respite care energy. Nano chipped illegally. That's what I'm talking about right now. There might have been a forced sexual encounter. I have no idea who or what this is, but it came out twice. So they want me to pull cards. Somebody feels guilty right now. Okay. You may have persevered through whatever they were trying to do. Somebody is not at peace right now because you have your self esteem or whatever. Okay. Or because you're still in the energy of having good self esteem. All right. Let me go ahead. And you're about to get real love because you view and see love as a gift. And I feel like whoever you are, I think that the thing that would hurt you the most, being the heavy empath that you are, is that the people that did this to you, the fact that they can't even feel, like to feel bad, the inability to be able to experience certain emotions and to be able to feel, they don't have it inside of them. And you're related to these people, and it's almost like you might even feel like you don't belong in your family because of your capacity to be able to feel empathy, to care about another human being, to not be ice cold. You're like, it's like giving the energy like, you don't believe these people really don't even have the capacity to be able to feel at all, you know? So it's something like that. All right, Holy Spirit, really quick. What's this guilt energy? Tell me about what is this guilt energy? Somebody feels guilty. So maybe you are very intuitive or highly intuitive. You might be highly intuitive. Maybe you're a high priestess or a high priest. Take it as it resonates. They feel guilty about a lie they told about you here with the Page of Swords in the reverse. The Page of Swords has to do with an untruth, a lie. Okay. So somebody feels guilty that lied on you about something. Okay. Because whatever took place in your life, you not being able to secure a healthy relationship with somebody that's your match, that would reciprocate the love that you give, they know it's because they've been in the background telling lies to people you were dating or in relationships with that you may have thought were going to move on to marriage. Okay. Part of the reason is because somebody, a covert sociopath, was lying to people you were in relationships about you without you even knowing that they had contact with them at all. You understand? So if you could imagine you're dating somebody, imagine you across the country as a grown adult, and you in a relationship dating somebody, and you got a family member that don't even live in the same state that hunted you down and stalked you and found a way to get in contact with the person you was dating, and they told a lie about you so that they could break up your relationship. They told them some kind of lie about you. Imagine it's that energy. You understand? So you imagine for somebody to be that much of a covert sociopath and a narcissist, for somebody to be that cold and demonic that uh, they would invade your personal life and invade your space as an adult. You understand? As an adult. And this could be a sociopath in your family you don't even talk to, that you don't even see or even have a relationship with. But they had the audacity to contact them to tell them a lie about you because they didn't want you to be in a connection based off of love. You should have to do what everybody else did in the family and marry somebody that they connect you to, that they pick out for you, and they'll benefit from it in some kind of a way. So it's almost like they wanted an opportunity to sell you or barter you or auction you or something like that. You understand? And they're mad because whoever you are, you're very sensitive, highly sensitive. Whoever you are, you went off on your own. You went off on your own, seeking true love and taking care of yourself. Okay, whoever you are, and they wanted to be in control of your relationships and connections. They see you. It's almost like they're seeing you in a traditional way, where in order to get married, the family has to meet the person, approve of them, and give you permission, which means they have to meet the elders in your family, and the elders have to give you permission to marry the person. It's given that type of energy. But whoever you are, you went off on all on your own. You ain't asked nobody nothing. You went off on your own and to find love and to live your life without anyone's permission. Okay. And whoever you are, you could be a fully grown adult, but somebody feels like they owned you. Okay. You have a covert sociopath that felt like because you were in the family that you're in, you belong to that family. And don't get me wrong, in a lot of traditions, and cultures all over the world, this is actually how marriage is viewed. You do belong to that family. You do belong to your family. And in order for someone to take you from your family and have this ball of energy and have a whole human that can give you children and all that, you got to meet with your family members. You got to meet with the men in the family, and you've got to meet with the elders, and they have to give you permission to marry, and you got to pay a dowry. Thank you. That's what I'm looking for. You got to pay somebody a dowry. You understand? You don't just go off, meet who you want, fall in love, and get married and go away without nobody's permission. You got to literally, you better pay this family. You taking our family member from us. You're gonna give us some money. That person belongs to us. You don't do that. It's almost giving that type of energy. You understand? So somebody, a covert sociopath, was keeping up with you wherever you've been at, and they've been telling lies to anyone you got into a relationship with, so that they could prevent them from wanting to move something forward with you. Okay? So that's what I'm getting. Whoever you are, you've persevered. This sociopath really wanted to control you because they started. So maybe this person is able to surveillance you. Maybe they are in the military. Maybe you have a family member that's in the military. This could be an older family member, or they're either in the military or the government or something like that, whoever this family member is. Okay. All right. Perseverance. What is peace in the reverse? Okay. Somebody has to accept something. Someone either didn't want you to have any peace. What's the Five of Pentacles? The Knight of Cups. Who's the Knight of Cups? Somebody healed from something. There's somebody that healed from something that was not at peace. And they released a burden. They were in their thoughts about you. Okay. So somebody connected to your family member, they something within them would not allow them to feel peace because they were aware of what your family was doing to you. Okay, whoever you are, whoever this person is, you don't know them, or you had never met them before, but this was a friend of your family member. Okay, and this person was not at peace with what your family had done to you. Okay, they might have also been in the military or working for the government, in a sector where they have access to these type of tools and technology, left eye camera, okay, or some form of neuro remote viewing technology that they put in your body, nanochipped illegally here. Okay, military virtual reality or simulation. So there's somebody that might work in a part of the government that knows your family, that might have been a part of whatever this part of the government does. And they were aware of what your family was trying to do to you, or whatever the case may be. And it didn't sit right with them. And it doesn't sit right with them. They don't have any peace within internally with how your family was doing you. Okay, that person might be coming toward you to talk to you about what they were trying to do to you and your family. Okay, this is not someone that's related to you. This is someone that most likely works or worked within the same sector of government as whatever family member of yours has the connection there. Okay, self-esteem. Okay, what's self-esteem? Okay, this person might have been engaging in something. They didn't see something, or they didn't see that you had good self-esteem, and they were heartbroken. So maybe your family said that you didn't have self-esteem or something like that. So, one of the lies that your family told about you, they said you didn't have any self esteem. So, the behaviors in your life reflect that of a person that does not love themselves. So, basically, they told this person that you're like a karmic. You're someone that's toxic. Maybe you're wild. Maybe you don't care about yourself. You be with anybody. You don't know how to regulate your emotions. You're a chicken head type personality. Okay. So I'm getting that they painted you out. Your family painted you out to be some kind of airhead, chicken head personality. And you might be the smartest one in your whole family. You like literally you might have the highest intellect in your entire family, because the highest expression of love, and the highest intellect is when both sides of your brain are working. It's not just you're functioning like a robot out of logic, but you're functioning out of logic and intuition. You have emotional intelligence too. Do you understand? You have to have emotional intelligence and intuition in order to reach the highest level of intellect and intelligence. You can't just be strictly logic, because when you're strictly left brain thinking and logic only in your masculine energy, you tend to operate inside of a box, and you can't think outside of the box creatively. So it cuts you off. You understand? Quick example I always give about that. Um, y'all know in American history, when it talks about the early wars, when you had the early American soldiers, and when I think it was the Redcoats, when the British were fighting in the American War, and the Redcoats, how they were fighting was they would line up in a straight line, and they would march straight toward the opposing army in formation with the gaskets and the guns aiming outward. Ready, set, go. And everybody would step in synchronicity and march straight forward. That's representation of left brain thinking, because you're operating in a straight line in formation out of straight logic. We move in perfect synchronicity. That's logic. Now, the American soldiers had learned from the Native Americans here how to disguise themselves, how to dig holes and put leaves, and to dress in camouflage, hide in the trees, dig a hole in the ground, hide behind rocks, wear clothing that's camouflage, and to spread out chaos. Okay, chaos, creativity, right brain thinking, creativity. We're not going to march in formation toward the military. We're going to spread out where they can't even see us, and we're going to attack from above, below, side, and we're going to be in camouflage, and we're going to wipe them out because they're like a sitting duck. That literally represents the masculine energy versus, which is logic only, versus the feminine energy, which is creativity. By spreading out and camouflaging yourself, you're using your intuition and intelligence and creativity. You defeat the masculine energy because it's straight logic. It's not operating outside of a box. So they're a sitting duck and they're marching straight toward you. Okay. So to reach the highest level of intelligence, both sides of your brain have to be working equally, is what I'm saying. You have to have a balanced mindset with your feminine and masculine energy. Logic, where logic meets creativity and intuition, with empathy, compassion, which creates emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence to know that what people say all the time doesn't necessarily mean what they actually mean, because you're tapping into what you can't see with the naked eye, what you're not hearing. You're hearing what's unsaid. That's intuition. You understand? So you were promoted to this person as a chicken head that is a karmic, that can't regulate their emotions, that don't know nothing about nothing, that just is out here, that don't love themselves, have low self-esteem, and will do anything with anybody. That's what they said about you, when you're the most intelligent person in your entire family with the highest intellect of the people that did this to you. Because I'm sure you don't know everybody in your family. I'm sure it's other people like you, but you get my point. Okay. So they lied to this person about you. And they, whatever sector of the government this is, what they do to people, it ain't good. But they do it to a certain type of person. I'm just giving a message. I'm not saying that I approve of this at all, but I'm just saying that I'm giving you the facts. So whatever sector of the government this is, they do this to people that operate almost on an animal level. Okay, out of straight survival. People that can't regulate their emotions. People that are extremely immature and wild and crazy. People that would be considered, that they look at as animals. You understand? This has nothing to do with race or color. I'm talking about people that are so far in the darkness in their karmic energy that they are untamed. They act so much out of their carnal nature that they're a predator, and they might be prone to committing a lot of crime, prone to a lot of violence, prone to just a lot of very karmic, destructive behaviors. People that don't build, people that tear down, people that are not progressive but are retarded, or they don't build things. They don't build communities. They destroy, a reprobate minded type energies. Okay. That's who they do these experiments on. Okay. And they try to put you into that category. Okay. So there's someone that wants to talk to you about what your family did. Okay. What's this forced sexual encounter about? Oh, wow. The Ace of Swords. Okay. Somebody might want to give someone clarity about a forced sexual encounter involving who? Somebody that couldn't recover from something. This could be psychologically. Someone could be a Scorpio, or a death or a complete ending. The 5 of Wands reverse. There was a conflict that was resolved with a death. Clarify that death card for me. Or a Scorpio, clarify that death card. Someone was very emotional about a death because something didn't go in someone's favor. Because somebody had done something, they took very quick strategic action to do something because they didn't get their wish fulfillment. An Aquarius, or they had bad karma. Okay, so something it was too risky for somebody to move something forward because they couldn't balance a situation. Who is this forced sexual encounter involving? Someone that was in the Nine of Swords, the Hierophant. Someone could be a Taurus, or this could be someone in the government. What is a Hierophant? Clarify that Hierophant energy. Somebody's wish fulfillment, a mother figure. Okay, there might have been a mother figure that wanted to be a part of a cult, a coven, a church, a government agency, or something like that. Okay, and they were in a mental imprisonment about not being able to create some kind of conflict. It was a conflict about a marriage. It was a conflict about a marriage or a family. The Four of Wands. Okay, and what happened? Somebody ended up. Somebody was getting divorced. Somebody was getting divorced because there was a conflict about a forced sexual encounter. So somebody got divorced because a marriage was a bad investment. Okay, let me see something real quick. Sorry, y'all. So when I get to doing these messages and I'm about to make certain points, sometime that's when they start doing spell work on me or doing things to me or whatever the case may be. Y'all know. Y'all know. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all just give me a second here. Child, I got to keep weapons on hand at all times. Like I got to have holy oil. I got to have my sword. Child, I got to have all kinds of things all around me at all times. Got salt. I got my salt. I got all kind of stuff. I have all kind of spiritual weapons. You don't laugh. Don't laugh, Empress High Priestess. I got all kind of spiritual weapons around me because you got to understand I'm attacked all day and all night. Like even while I'm doing these readings, I'm being spiritually attacked, literally. So I got sage, Palo Santo. I got holy oil. I got my wand over here. I got all kind of stuff. I got my stones wrapped around my back. I got all kind of stuff, child. I got literally weapons, spiritual weapons all around me, constantly. Sometimes I even got to stop for a minute and say a quick prayer. Child, don't make no sense. Somebody in my collective probably doing spell work on me. That's all right. I canceled it. Child. All right. Clarify this person that was in this. Who was in this marriage? Your mom's side of the family, your sister, or your brother, or your cousin. Okay. This could have happened between the age of 18 and 35. Your sister or cousin or brother was in some kind of a marriage. Okay. And there was a conflict about some kind of forced sexual encounter. Okay. And it caused them to have to get divorced. I have West Africa here. The mother or father of one of your children. Somebody might be Muslim. Who who had this forced sexual encounter? Holy Spirit, who was the victim of this forced sexual encounter, please and thank you? Someone at the NSA. This is the mother or father of one or more of your children. Okay, so there might have been some kind of forced sexual encounter because somebody wanted an opportunity or something. An Arab. Who is the victim of this forced sexual encounter? This is one of your ex's friends or family. Somebody might be a prostitute. Someone's initials might be K or O. Someone might be Chinese. The NSA again, okay. CIA, NSA, FBI. So this was a government agency here. Somebody has a friend that works at a government agency. Someone is West African. Somebody's initials might be K, N, or O. Okay. Who's this person? Clarify this prostitute energy. Clarify this prostitute energy. Someone that, this is someone that's very childish. They're a liar. A page of swords. This could be an air sign or someone that could have communicated, a Gemini, the Lover's reverse, that celebrated with somebody. Okay, so I don't know, a Gemini might have celebrated with somebody that they were being a prostitute for or something like that. The Ace of Wands reverse. Clarifying the Ace of Wands reverse. Something caused an imbalance because somebody did not want to take action with somebody. Who is this Ace of Wands reverse energy? Who is this Ace of Wands reverse? Okay. Someone that took, a false person that took very quick action to do something that was reckless. Somebody was backstabbed and betrayed. Someone backstabbed and betrayed a high priestess, okay, that somebody thought was a good investment by doing something reckless. Okay, so what I'm getting is there was somebody that wanted to connect with somebody so that they could have an opportunity working maybe for a government agency. The Hierophant, they said there, wish fulfillment was the Hierophant, right? Somebody wanted to work for the government. They wanted a job. So there must have been some kind of a job with some sector of the government that they wanted or something like that. Or they needed somebody to be a part of a study, experiment, whatever this is in the government. Somebody thought a high priestess was a good investment for this. But there was a Gemini or the Lovers, somebody else that offered themselves as a prostitute in order to take that opportunity instead. In other words, like, no, look at me, take me instead, or something like that. And it didn't turn out. This person that offered sex, whoever this person is that offered sex so that they could be considered for this position, they didn't meet the expectation. And this created a conflict. Okay. And then what happened next with this mother figure? What did they do next? An Aquarius or a star energy made somebody an offer, is making someone else an offer. and somebody had walked away from them because they got clarity about who somebody else was in alignment for. So somebody got clarity. Somebody got clarity that somebody prostituted themselves and offered sex so that they could get some kind of position in the government that they wanted, but they didn't qualify for. And this might be something that someone wanted to offer to whoever you are. Okay. And this person threw themselves out there. And now they're getting divorced. Yes. What's going on? A Queen of Pentacles. Somebody could not take a risk, or something could have been risky, or someone's not going to get a new start. The Eight of Pentacles. Somebody was working on their complete wish fulfillment. Somebody was working on something that was their complete wish fulfillment, which was whatever this connection to the government is, or this position. Clarify what's West Africa. Somebody might be West African. Somebody couldn't stand their ground or defend something that they were in a mental imprisonment about. Okay. Somebody might have had an ego death about something, reversing and ending with something. Someone might have been reckless. Somebody might have been reckless with somebody that's under judgment now. Okay. Clarify, what is this? Initials K and O. What is this with the initials K, O? What is this? Something is not going in someone's favor that might have the initials K in their name, or the letter K or O, or both. The Sun in reverse. Their complete wish fulfillment was to be with Queen of Wands that's now under judgment. Okay, so someone with the initials K and O, their complete wish fulfillment right now, they're under judge, was to get the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, they wanted to be with somebody that was going to get a lot of money or had a lot of abundance, someone that might be like a leader, that was their complete wish fulfillment. So what is this? Again, quickly, forced sexual encounter, a Scorpio. Clarify, is this a Scorpio? A Scorpio that got divorced. They had a forced sexual encounter with who? Someone in the UN, a foster parent, a Haitian, their co-workers. Uh-oh. Emperor or an empress, high priest, high priestess. Somebody's last name might start with a D, the FBI. An Eritrean. Oh! A Libra. They lied in secret. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So I got the whole story. There was a Gemini that wanted a position in the government, okay, to be a part of something that somebody was interested in you for, okay? You came out as a high priestess. So that means maybe you have some kind of spiritual gift, ability, your intuition, something going on with you. And somebody was asking about you because they wanted you to be a part of something. But Gemini and a Libra lied, and they said that you didn't have any self-esteem and you were a wild child because of a forced sexual encounter, okay, whoever you are. They said that so they're saying that you were raped or sexually assaulted, most likely when you were a child or something like that. And because of that, you were a wild child or something like that. so you could not be a part of something, but they could instead. And that was the story that they gave. And whoever took your, and they moved, and this is something that has transpired over maybe the last 10, 15 years. There was some kind of position that maybe 10 to 15 years ago you were supposed to be offered, but someone else that knew about this position before you, uh, they uh, they jumped up with the support of maybe family members or other people, and they made up a lie about you being a wild child with no self-esteem that had a forced sexual encounter, and so you couldn't fulfill this position, but they could do it instead. And they put this person in this position, but they did not meet whatever the expectation was. They couldn't fulfill it because it wasn't for them. And now, years later, they're wanting to make a correction or tell you at least why this warfare was going on against you, because somebody wanted a position that was for you, but they had to lie about you and your history and past in order to get this position. And then somebody was so much a covert sociopath that they even wanted to set you up to be nanochipped illegally while you were sleeping, so that they could put a camera in your eye so that they could control your movements and block you, maybe gang stalk, isolate you, so that nobody, to make sure they could control you and control your life, or even try to make your life look like uh, uh, somebody that's a complete wreck. That's what I'm getting. Okay, got it. Why is Chinese here? Clarify this Chinese energy. Clarify Chinese. Somebody has very bad karma right now with this Wheel of Fortune right now. They might, I just heard, at a loss. So they might not feel the same way. Something has shifted or changed. Something's not okay anymore. Or they were in their ego about something. Or they are okay with ending a conflict. Okay, so with this Chinese energy, this might have something to do with setting you up to have this camera injected, to have you illegally nanochipped with this camera. And I'm going to say this again. I don't agree with doing this to any human, okay, period. But apparently they're doing this to a certain type of person, which is not fair, because part of the human process is to be able to live your life and go through normal experiences without outside manipulation. So you have the free will that God gave you to make decisions in your life that you can learn lessons from and elevate and grow. It's part of the human process. But when you interfere with human development and growth by chipping people and then trying to play games with them and use them as pawns and tools, you're interfering with their natural process and their natural evolution. You understand? So no, I don't agree with that. But this is what they were doing. They were finding people that are unruly, people that don't regulate their emotions, people that behave like animals and think like animals, people that don't build, that don't have a constructive mindset, reprobate minds that only know how to destroy and tear apart, people that are criminally minded, people that behave like savages, maybe rapists, people that like violence, to assault people for no reason, okay? Because sometimes there is a reason for violence, okay? So, in other words, whoever this Chinese energy is, they feel like it's a good idea to end the conflict, as far as whatever they were trying to experiment and do with you. They think they should end this conflict now. Wow. Yeah, because they could not create an illusion with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, and the World card. Yeah, this cycle of your life is over for whatever they were doing to you. Oh my God. So I wasn't even expecting all that. I haven't even started the reading yet. Jesus, I was just trying to get a precursor. All right, Jesus Christ. So somebody said you was a prostitute, child, and you're child, whoever you are, you're sensitive. Child, if you were the prostitute, you'd be the most sensitive prostitute in the world. Like, do you really love me? Tell me what you love about me. What color are my eyes? Right? Can you imagine? You know, just like the most sensitive prostitute in the world. Like, do you really love me? Tell me what you love about me. You like my eyes, personality? Are you gonna call me in the morning? like that type. Like if you were the prostitute, that's like what the hell wrong with you? You understand what I'm saying? Whoever you are, you're way too sensitive to ever do or be anything that remotely resembles prostitution. You're sensitive. You're like you're sensitive about people even touching you. You know, prostitution for you is impossible. You're really, really sensitive. You're a sensitive empath. You want to be in love. Are you gonna call me in the morning? Bitch, no. I gave you your money. What the hell? You want me to call you? What the hell wrong with you? Why not? Can I have your phone number so I can talk to you? Let's go on a date. Child, you'd be the most sensitive prostitute in the whole world. Child, can you imagine? I feel like you might be like one of them energies where, let's say, during chattel slavery, when they were taking black women and trying to force them to be like a bed warmer on the slave ship and throw them in the bed with, the captain of the ship and stuff like that. I feel like you one of them ones that would have jumped off the side of the boat and been like, bye, y'all. I'm sorry. I got to go. I'm going to just... You might be one of them ones like, I'm sorry. I can't stomach this. No, I can't do it. I'm too sensitive. I'm an empath. I'm sorry. I was about to get married to Chinya, whoever, Umbuka, whatever. I was about to get married and we were about to have our family and we were about to have one of them big old beautiful weddings. And my new mother-in-law was about to cook and we was about to get all dressed up and do our dances. And now you want me to lay in the bed with this stank, nasty captain of the ship. I'm jumping in the water. That's all right. I'll come right back, and at least I'll be back on the continent. Don't worry. We have a different understanding of death. Okay, I'm gonna jump in this salt water right here, and don't worry, I'm gonna reincarnate and come right back. I was young anyway. I was only 18, child. I'm gonna come right back, but I'm gonna come right back through somebody in my family on the continent. Right? Right. Child, I'd have jumped off the side of the ship like, nope, I can't do it. No, can't do it. Too sensitive. All right, what is the energy crown in this read? Child, I'd have been like, I ain't worried about it. Death is rebirth. I'm going to come right back in my family, in my village. I was only 18. That's not a long time. I'll catch up. Yep, I sure would have. I'd have been like, bye. And going over the ship. What is the energy crown in this read, child? I saw the Ace of Swords. They said, that's right. Too sensitive. Too sensitive. What is the energy crown in this read? Okay. Somebody might be in their thoughts about something. Somebody might be heartbroken about a crime. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could be closed and shut down completely right now, emotionally. Okay. Oh, I didn't do respite care. I'm sorry. I didn't even do respite care yet, guys, to see what that was about. because they couldn't create an illusion for you. So somebody has shut down completely their emotions, like their whole emotional body has shut down right now, and they can't move, they can't think, they can't talk, they can't nothing. They're just completely blocked and shut down because they're completely heartbroken about a crime where they couldn't create an illusion about something. And somebody else might be reflecting right now and thinking about something. What is the obstacle, please, and thank you. All right, what is the obstacle? Give me 2 cards for the obstacle, please, and thank you. This kind of came out sideways. Oh, it came out again. Oh my God, look at that. The Ace of Cups reversed, and the crime, the Page of Pentacles reversed. The obstacle is this person that's in some reflection energy. They're completely closed emotionally about a crime. Is this somebody in your family? Okay. I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here, and I have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy here. And this came out sideways. So this could be about a lie that somebody told about you. Somebody might be mad about a lie that they were told about you. Okay. I'm going to pull the cards, but I'm going to tell you the energy I'm feeling. I'm feeling the energy of someone from your past that maybe your family members told. They're touching me now. They want me to just pull the cards. But what the energy I'm feeling is someone you could have dated in the past that had an opportunity to love you and to be with you. But your family told them some kind of a lie. And it broke y'all up or made them treat you differently. And maybe this person went down a different path. And now that everything is coming to surface, they're upset because whatever action they took, it could have made their life go a different direction that might not have landed them in a place they want to be right now. And they're reflecting on this lie that was told to them is the reason why they did something or whatever happened here. Tell me what happened in the recent past. You cut them off or they cut you off. So this might be somebody that cut somebody off abruptly with that 8 of Wands reversed, and they're sad. Wow. Somebody is really, really sad because they got cut off abruptly. Okay. I have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, or somebody is operating right now with their boundaries all the way up. Okay. This could be any sign, but somebody's boundaries are all the way up right now. They're not allowing anyone to play with their emotions. They're being very serious and somber right now. Okay. Tell me what's going on. Well, give me 2 cards more for this Queen of Swords. Give me 2 cards for the Queen of Swords. Tell me more about the situation with this Queen of Swords and somebody that took very quick action to do something. This could be this Gemini. Okay. Two cards for the Queen of Swords. You never do. You never give me 2 swords. 2 swords. Why did I say 2 swords? Maybe it's a Gemini, the 2 of Swords. Okay. Somebody took very quick action because they were either in a mental imprisonment or they wanted someone to go to prison or jail or something like that. Okay. Or they're in a mental imprisonment about a Page of Cups, someone that's about to make an offer to an Empress. Or this could be a man. The Empress could be a man or a woman. This could be someone that's about to make you an offer. Okay. Or connect with you. And things didn't go in their favor. So it's almost like some years have gone by now, and somebody, no matter how somebody was trying to change your life, your trajectory, your destiny, after everything that they did, whatever money they spent to block you, spy on you, whatever relationships of yours they destroyed, whatever money they spent to create an illusion that you were sexually abused, and you didn't have self-esteem, and you were some kind of a karmic energy, whatever, everything, all of the effort that was put into trying to control your life, and it still didn't go in their favor. So whoever this person is, they have shut down completely because, I don't know, it could be a lot of people that cut them off. Talk to me about this 8 of Wands reverse. Wow. It could be a younger person here that's in trouble, under judgment. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. Or someone got a message. Or somebody could have gotten a message that a lot of people might be under judgment that could have worked together with this person. Someone feels, or several people might feel defeated. Someone could be a Libra with justice card here, or you're about to get justice in your life and they're unhappy. You're going to get a new start because you're the star. You shine very bright. You're about to be in an equal give and take. Somebody didn't want you to have love. Somebody did not want you to be in a relationship that is equally reciprocated, because in this family, we marry for status. In this family, we marry for status, and they have to get permission before they can, anybody can be with you, because they've got to pay your dowry. Not a real dowry, but we have to be able to benefit from you because you belong to us. I'm telling you, that's the energy I'm getting. I'm getting the energy of somebody that feels like a family. There's a family that feels like they own you. Whoever you are, there's a family that feels like they should be able to benefit from any marriage that you have because they own you. Hold on, let me see. Well, we got one in our family. We got a good one for him that they can get married. We got a good one. He got a lot of money. Oh, okay, good. And he owns some businesses. Hold on, we got somebody in our family coming up for you. You can marry. Give us a second. It's almost like that energy. Okay, it's giving me the energy. You might you might be connected to a very bright star. You understand? You might shine, like really, really shine, and they feel like they have the right to benefit from whoever you marry. So they feel like, oh, we know we could probably get a lot for you. It's almost like the energy of feeling like they could get a lot for you because of who and what you are. Like, oh, you're going to have to talk to us. Okay. Right now, you're getting ready to have an equal give and take. Okay. Because you're going to get a new start. You'll be able to marry, date, and be with who you want without these people interfering with your life. And then they're unhappy about it. The 4 of Cups. Yeah, these people, they're very, very unhappy about it because they're not going to benefit from any marriage that you have. You understand? That's what I'm picking up on. They're mad because they cannot benefit from any marriage that you have because of who and what you are. It's like, you can't have our little Michael Jackson type energy. No, we know what they're worth. So what are you going to do for all of us? If we, because if not, we'll direct her towards somebody else. Because we got to do something. We have a star in our family, or someone that we have a high priestess in our family that whose energy is very abundant. This, that, and the other. All of us have to be able to benefit in some kind of a way. All right, let me pull these messages. How I was blackmailed and had to go along with it. This man is a complete idiot. Polly. Okay. So they're telling me that there could be a masculine from your past that your family might have approached. This covert sociopath in your family might have approached an ex of yours, and they might have told them a lie about you that broke you up, and then they might have redirected them into some kind of poly situation. And I feel like, because it says this man is a complete idiot. Okay, that's what it says. And then it says I was blackmailed and had to go along with it. So it's almost like somebody did something in your family, and then they was able to blackmail them with whatever information they had. Okay. Clarify how. They said that's it. Trying to seduce your partner or love interest just to be childish or to hurt you. Okay, got it. Clear. Okay, so this is what happened. You have an ex, and your family member approached this ex, and they lied about you. They said something to break y'all up. But before you broke up with this person, they wanted to hurt you, maybe to energy harvest from you or whatever. So whatever lie was told to this person about you, they told them not to break up with you, but to stay in a relationship with you and instead play games with you. Okay. And one of the games that they were going to have this person play with you to rattle your emotions was they were going to have somebody else to seduce them while you were in a relationship with them, so that you would be hurt. They needed you to stay in a relationship with this person. So you, whoever you are, you have an ex that your family managed to tell to break up with you. So in their mind, they broke up with you already, but because they agreed to go along with this covert narcissist and your family's plans for you. Okay, but they agreed to play along and to stay in a relationship with you that would be loveless. They agreed to stay in a relationship with you and to do different things to try to hurt you, whoever you are. Okay. So while you were with this person, they were in the process of acting this out right here. They had another woman that was supposed to play the role of, understand, this is all pre-planned and orchestrated. This is not something that randomly happened that was a mistake and, oh, I cheated on you, so and so seduced me. No. This was somebody that they hired and they sat down and had a conversation with, and they told this person, so this is how we're going to do it. You're going to just start saying you're working late, or you're doing this, or you're doing that, and then you're going to let her find out. You're going to leave your phone and let her see, or call in the middle of the night, or do something to reveal that you cheated on her. And you're going to start playing games with so-and-so, trying to seduce your partner or love interest just to be childish or to hurt you. They got somebody that was supposed to do this. And your ex was playing along with this. And so this was being done intentionally. Okay. But the thing about it is, I'm picking up on, they agreed to be a narcissist to you. So your ex agreed with this family member that's a sociopath, the King of Swords reversed, to be a narcissist to you. But whoever you are, you move to calmer water. Child, I was about to ask what you did. Child, look at you. Baby, you got the, what the hell? I got the Six of Wands and the Six of Swords. God damn. Child, whoever you are, you just hard ass. Wow. I'm hearing you hard ass before they ever got a chance to even play the whole thing out. But if you're a high priestess, you're intuitive as hell. And then somebody would have to really, really have your mind. Someone would have to really, really have your mind to have you in your feelings about something like this. Okay. And it doesn't mean that you don't love the person you're with. But if you're a high priestess, you are highly intuitive. keenly, highly intuitive. So that means you're smart, you're intelligent, and you know how to see through games and charades, and you can play them yourself too. Especially when you see something being orchestrated in your energy, you feel it. You feel it before you even see it. Okay, whoever you are, you hauled ass. The Six of Wands, that's moving past something physically, and the Six of Swords mentally too. You literally left this person in the dust. You didn't even think twice. You didn't even look back. On both of these cards, the head, your head is facing forward. You got on a horse and then you got on a boat. Goddamn, what'd you do? Move? I can't make it up. Look at you, baby. You got on a horse, and then when you got off the horse, you got on a boat. Dang. Yeah, whoever you are, you're a high priestess. So I know you highly intuitive. I know you are, which means you would make somebody think that they got you where they want you, in a vulnerable spot where they can hurt you, but they really don't. And it's not because you don't love them, but it's because you're a high priestess and you know better. You know how to make a person, whoever you are, you know how to make a person feel like they got you, like they got you, they got your mind. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Whoever you are, you're a high priestess, and you know how to make a person think that they got your mind, and that it'll destroy you if they play games or leave you or whatever. But in actuality, you're putting on an act of vulnerability. And it does not mean that you didn't love the person or you were not in love with them. It just means that you were still in the process of testing this person and observing this person for clarity, okay, to make sure you understand what I'm saying. Whoever you are, see, high priestesses, we know how to be in a relationship and still be, even in the first 2 years, we know how to still be in observation mode where we're observing the person for clarity. We're watching how you react to our vulnerability, uh, watching how you react to when you think there are things that you can get away with or that we don't know. Will you try to get away with it? Because high priestesses, because of our keen intuition, we're very careful when we're going to make a decision, because we let everything calculate carefully, because when we make a decision, we only make that decision one time and it's the right decision. So we're not hasty to just jump out there and do things. You understand what I'm saying? So whoever you are, I'm getting that you might have allowed this person to think that they had your mind. I feel like you did love them, but you allowed them to think that they had your mind just so you could see their reaction, if they would take advantage, if they would abuse it, your heart, if they would stomp all over you, if they would try to hurt. I feel like you played weaker than you actually are. Maybe psychologically, emotionally, you played yourself to be weaker. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of women do that. You played yourself to be a lot more vulnerable and a lot more weak than you actually were. And this person, they tried it. When they got this offer from this family member to bring a third party in, and the point was so you would be hurt. That was the whole point, was to hurt you. Whoever you are, that's when you showed who you really are. Oh yeah, you thought you had me. You thought you had my mind and heart. Okay, watch this. What's the horse's name? Mr. Ed. Baby, you got on Mr. Ed, and then you got on the boat right there. You got on the Spirit of Washington, and you went on the calmer waters and went on with your life. You wasn't thinking about this person no more, and you didn't turn back. That was it. Okay. But this person is saying they were blackmailed. Why was this person blackmailed and they had to go? How did your family member blackmail them? How did your family member blackmail them? Oh, that's not blackmail. They told them that they would balance the situation for them to move forward. I think this might have to do with a career or something. Okay, so maybe your family member offered them some kind of opportunity in an organization, in a government job. So you might have a family member that might have some connections. And they told this person that, hey, if you balance the situation for us by playing with our family member, by playing with their heart and their mind and hurting them, we will. We can get you a job at the NSA, or we can get you a job in the government. We can get you a job in this organization. We can help you to move forward. And this person, that's the blackmail they're talking about. That's not blackmail. That's an opportunist. What's the Ten of Wands? This created a burden. They were burdened because they had to be childish. Is your ex a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius? Okay, this they, whatever this job was that they got, it gave them an opportunity. They had to be very childish and immature. The Page of Wands reverse. They got a job being childish. So I don't know. Maybe they got a job in the government being. Maybe they employed your ex not to be with you and not to be straight with you, but to break up with you or play with you. They got a job being childish. So that might mean gang stalking. They might have been recruited into some government job wherein they were doing what a lot of people in the federal government was doing through gang stalking. So this could be a call center. This could be the NSA. This could be any government agency where people are in a position to gang stalk civilians. Okay. So whoever this ex of yours is, they got a job being childish. So I don't know if they started working at the NSA or whatever the case may be. But now something's not going in their favor because this ex of yours was not able to backstab and betray you. So so your ex went from, I guess, supposedly loving you to becoming your enemy on the other side of gang stalking. Like literally, whoever this ex of yours is, they went from supposed to be the person that's supposed to love you to being on the other side of gang stalking you with whoever in your family put them up to it. And they took the deal, took the offer, and now they became your enemy. And now they're on the other side gang stalking you through a call center, the NSA or whoever. And the ultimate goal was to tear your life down. Wow. So it didn't go in their favor. So they didn't win because your life didn't end up torn down. Somebody had an ego death because they didn't want to let it go. Wow, your ex, oh wow, was passionate about trying to harm you or hurt you or whatever. Somebody that was having sex with them has now kicked them out of their energy. Oh, maybe they don't have that job anymore. Whatever job they were given, gang stalking you and being childish, they might have got fired because you're doing good right now and you're healthy and you're well. So if somebody that pulled them into this, maybe the person that was supposed to seduce them to hurt you, if that person was having sex with them to keep them entertained, maybe even with other women with that poly energy, okay? So somebody they were having sex with that was supposed to hurt you on purpose, they wanted you to find out on purpose. They had your ex in a poly situation where they could have sex with multiple women, but the ultimate goal was to gang stalk you to the point of, I guess, depression and hurt you. But when they were unable to do it, and it's over now, that person they were having sex with has kicked them out their energy, or they are not talking to them anymore. Yep. And now someone might be in some destructive, reckless, someone might be, something might be reckless and destructive. The Knight of Wands, because they couldn't backstab and betray you. So this ex of yours that could not backstab and betray you, they're in some destructive energy against this Knight of Cups. This might be someone coming toward you that was not in agreement with whatever these people were doing to you. So they know your ex. Yeah. So this is someone that does Queen of Cups. That's someone with empathy and compassion and intuition. So there's somebody that doesn't agree with what was done to you that's coming toward you, and whoever this person is, they don't agree with what they were doing to you, and your ex is in some destructive energy against this person because they couldn't move something forward. The Four of Wands, and they're worried. So your ex is losing everything right now, and this person's worried about either your family or they're worried about you getting married because they're a narcissist. Yeah. And they're obsessed or possessed. Capricorn energy here. This person is upset. This could be someone in the government that they might have been working with, or that could have made them an offer with your family member to do this to you. Right now, this person is completely obsessed or possessed, and they're stuck in a cycle because they want a brand new start and they feel defeated. They didn't get the money they were promised. They didn't meet the goal, and something's over, and they don't want to let something go because they're having an ego death. The Queen of Pentacles reverse is unhappy. So if they have if they had a woman that's like a superficial, shallow energy that wanted to be with them, but that woman was only in that ex's life in order to convince them to stay on track with what they were trying to do to you. It's not love or anything. This is just like a groupie type energy to keep him distracted and happy sexually, so he'll be in this energy against you. But because that's not happening anymore, that groupie energy don't want him no more. She's like, he didn't get it done. She's like an op. Ha ha. So now they can't move to calmer waters and they can't balance the situation. Child. What is wrong with people? What's wrong with just seeking out somebody that you can actually love and that you want to be with, and loving on them and just being them and living a normal life? I mean, come on. Is it that hard? Jesus. What's wrong with just like finding someone, settling down? And if you don't want to do that, then walk away and don't do that and leave people alone that do. God, I'm just saying, y'all know what I mean. What is wrong? Why do you have to do all this? Oh my God. I mean, if you want to be in a real love relationship with somebody and settle down, and someone that has the same, will match your energy, then go on, be with them, date them, marry, be happy. And if that's not what you want, then go the other direction and live your life. God damn. Everybody's still got to work to eat and pay bills and everything. I mean, does life really have to be this complicated? Where, no, I need somebody I can try to destroy and hurt, and I need somebody that I will make me feel better about myself if I could hurt another person. If I could destroy, especially if you're an innocent person, that'll make me even a bigger man if I could break down your self-esteem. If I could rip you up and put you into depression and sadness and cause you to not love yourself. That's what I need to do in order to feel good in life. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. Like, really, what is wrong with you? Weirdo. The only way I'm gonna be able to stand tall is if I'm on top of a woman's head or shoulders, knees and toes. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Ew, let me get out this energy. This is gross. Anything else? Mental health facility. Yes, Lord. Yes. The judge presiding over your case, baby. Finally, that was actually funny for once. Why? All right, I'm going to make the last one. Child, if your ex about to go in a mental institution, what's this about mental health? Matter of fact, let me pull these cards, child. Child. Oh, we need to pray today. Yeah. These days, we just, we need to pray. We really need to pray. We need to bring prayer back in school, everywhere. It's positive affirmation. That's what prayer is. Prayer is speaking into existence whatever we want to happen, to manifest. Prayer is good. We need to bring back prayer in the school, starting at a young age. Have all the kids speak positive, come together collectively. I mean, that's what witches do when they're trying to curse you. They want you to be cursed, so they come together collectively and they utter the curse that they want over your life. So the collective consciousness of a group of people that all put their energy together, we need to bring prayer back into the school and have these kids praying from a young age that they will learn how to love, that they will be emotionally balanced, that they will treat each other fairly and do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and teach etiquette again. Ciao. We need prayer. We need prayer back. Yeah, what God bring together, no man can put asunder. Child. Somebody might be about to go in a mental health facility. Do you want to give me some energy on this mental health facility? What's going on with this mental health facility energy? Gang stalking friends and family. Someone's male friend that was an op. This is your friend. I don't know. Your light triggers them. Tarot card reader that's insecure. Somebody might be about to go in a mental health facility. Somebody might be about to go in a mental health facility, child. Let's pull it. Clarify mental health facility, Holy Spirit. Clarify mental health facility. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in the military. I cannot make it up. This is an ally or associate that they were working with on this or collaborated with on this. A government official. I cannot. Ciao. How many times have I pulled on this goddamn Capricorn in the military? Anything else about this mental health facility? This is an ex of yours. Oh, your ex might be going into a mental health facility. And then I have a YouTube employee manipulating your stats. Somebody might be an Arab. A grandmother figure is here. Child, somebody could be Jamaican. I don't know. Oh, boy. I want to know who's going in the mental health facility. Don't worry. The Six of Swords reverse will come out on the right person. The Six of Swords reverse, that somebody can't move the calmer waters. That has to do with the mind. We'll see in a minute with my card. Tell me about this ex. The Knight of Wands. This ex of yours is running around right now in real time. They're losing it. They're very emotionally unstable right now with this King of Cups reverse. So your ex emotions right now are all over the place. They could be overly emotional because an imbalance, emotional imbalance. So the Six of Swords reverse could be the mental health, or the King of Cups reverse with the Temperance reverse. All that water could talk about like a chemical or emotional imbalance. Temperance in the reverse is an imbalance, okay? So whoever your ex is, right now, they have some kind of emotional instability, okay? They could have a Pisces placement in their chart somewhere. They're trying to avoid a disaster in a tower right now, and they want to win at all costs. They're mad at this person that's coming towards you. So somebody, yeah, they're having a tower right now, and their emotions are all over the place. Let's get into this ex of yours that's in their feelings. Feelings. Nothing but feelings. Clarify this ex of yours. Why are they the King of Cups reverse with the Temperance reverse? Clarify why this ex of yours is the Temperance reverse with the King of Cups reverse, please and thank you. Unhealed trauma from childhood abandonment issues. Got it. Whoever this ex of yours is, they have unhealed trauma from childhood abandonment issues. This could be something like they could have been sent away to boarding school. Maybe they could have been in a big family, but still felt emotionally distant from everybody. Even children that grow up with middle child syndrome or that have a lot of siblings and cousins, they can have abandonment issues and feel alone because people could emotionally abandon you, okay? Or you could have been sent away to a boarding school or something like that. They have unhealed trauma from abandonment issues. What else with this ex of yours? Why are they the King of Cups reversed right now with the Temperance card in reverse? Because they're mentally and or physically weak-willed, they're malicious and cold, and they're having wicked thoughts. Child, that they're loyal to. Let me clarify that loyal. Child, your ex need to sit the fuck down. Sorry. They need to calm down. They were loyal to a bad cause. What's this loyal energy? Or they know that you're loyal and they feel like they lost. Clarify loyal. Clarify loyal. What is loyal? Somebody might have been planning something. Somebody could have healed something or an imbalance. Something, okay. There was an imbalance by Queen of Pentacle reverse. That's the person that they were sleeping with, okay? That caused an imbalance. And the Three of Swords reverse, they're saying that they healed from the Queen of Pentacles reverse. That's the person that they were sleeping with because they couldn't create an illusion to hurt you with this person by becoming like a third party and then letting you know, look, I slept with a third party, to hurt you or whatever. So this person is wicked, malicious, cold, and angry because they feel like they can be loyal to you right now. Yeah, I'm laughing too, y'all. Don't worry. We're all laughing. Y'all can all laugh in the comments. Yeah, whoever this person is, after accepting an offer to work together with this woman to be a third party with intention, not like you met somebody and fell in love or had feelings and slept with them and it wasn't supposed to happen. This was a plan they sat down and concocted together to sleep with each other so that you could be hurt. And then they were going to reveal, they were going to reveal to you that they slept together by accident, like on purpose. Like they want you to walk in on them, or they want you to see it in their phone, or they want you, child, whoever you are, if I was you, if you could go back in time, if I was you, child, I'd have stuck around for a little while, and I would have pretended I didn't know. If they tried to put their phone somewhere, I won't look at the phone. If they in the bedroom, I come in the house and walk back out the house and wait for them to leave, and be ignored on purpose just to play a game with them. Like, why didn't she come in the bedroom? We want her to see us, and I'd be playing with them the whole time. And then I just pack up and leave and disappear after that. I wouldn't have been sleeping with them either. But you know what I'm talking about. Like, just play a goofy game with them like I don't even see them. or no reaction at all whatsoever. Like you don't even see nothing. Like walk right by them. Like, hey, how you doing, baby? You know, she's sitting right there, like, oh, we caught in the bed. Act like you don't see nobody, and just go sit down and eat. Do you know what that does to a narcissist when they don't get the energy, they don't get the reaction, they don't get like the feeling that they were looking for, the reaction, the food, the meal, the feast that they were going to get from that. Child, I'm gonna give y'all one of my funny stories before I wrap this up. I remember when I was much younger, and I didn't know any better. I was a very young mother, and I didn't realize that my child's father was being paid by my uncle, who's a Mason, to do things to try to get energy out of me because they were trying to use me as a battery, a human battery. Of course, I was too young to know this, but I broke up with her dad, and I was throwing a birthday party for my daughter when she was real small, and he was coming to the birthday party, and he was dating someone at the time. And I told him, since I knew he was seeing this person for a little while, I said, invite her to the birthday party. Let her come. She's met my daughter before. Bring her to the party or whatever. And he was like, no. I'm not ready to have her, blah, 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 blah. I don't want her, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, why not bring her to the party? And he was like, no. I don't want to. Child, I threw the birthday party, and this fool was asking something about, do you need something from the store, while he was coming to the birthday party, and he was trying to create an illusion he was in the car alone by himself. So he was talking to me on the phone the whole time he was on his way to coming down the street, but he had the woman he was dealing with in the car with her. And I told him to invite her, but he was trying to create something to get a reaction out of me. It was so stupid. It was like so stupid because I didn't care about him no more at all. I vomit. But either way, I even tried to hook him up with a friend of mine. Child, I was a mess. Child, I even tried to hook him up with somebody. A friend of mine that later cursed me out and said, bitch, I don't want your baby father. Child, I had a friend. She was like, bitch, the fuck you hook. She did go out with him. And then she cussed me out after that. The fuck you hooked me up with your baby father for? He's like, what you knew how he was ill. I said, well, you didn't have to go out with him. I mean, I was just, you was saying you had nothing to do on a Friday night, and he's single, and he miserable, and I was sorry. We ain't friends no more, by the way. It was a long time ago. But the point is, I looked out the window when he was pulling up, and he had the girl in the car with her. And I was like, why would he do this? Is silly. And he was doing it for shock value, because he was trying to get a reaction out of me. So, I went and opened the door. We're having the children's birthday party, and he thinks he's going to surprise me with the woman at the door. And I was like, hey, how you doing? I'm glad you made it. I told him to bring you. And I was like, well, come on in. You met my daughter before. Come on in. You have a daughter too, blah, 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 blah. Either way, the demon in him spoke out. You know how a narcissist will say something and they don't know they said it? It's because it's the demon that's talking. And he said, because he didn't remember even saying it, he was like, you really don't care. You don't care about me at all. And I was like, what the hell you care about what? What the fuck do you want? Jesus, you understand? But that was the demon inside of him that didn't get to get the energy, the negative energy that it was looking for. You understand? Ooh, child was so happy when my child was grown and I had to deal with this devil no more. But the point is, this person, they were looking for a reaction to feed off your negative energy from you. And the two of them together, they wanted you to catch them with the third party. And now this person, because it didn't work and they couldn't use you as a battery and get the energy or reaction from you, this person's angry because someone else is coming toward you right now. And they feel like they can be loyal to you. This is the same person. They feel like, oh, I can get rid of the karmic now and I can come towards you and I can be loyal to you. Child, I'm like, these are devils. You should be scared, child, to date. I'm sorry. These are real demons out here. Okay. Wicked thoughts. Now this person, after agreeing to try to hurt you on purpose, now they feel like they can be loyal to you. Why won't you give them a chance? They're having wicked thoughts toward the person coming toward you. They're in some malicious and cold energy right now, and they're mentally or physically weak-willed, and they have unhealed trauma from abandonment issues. Child. Whew. Tell me about this Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo that's about to go in a mental health facility that might have been working for the government in the military. Yeah. The Ace of Swords. That's who's in their thoughts. Are they doing this to avoid jail or something? Because I have the Four of Swords in the upright. So is this person thinking of going into a mental health facility to avoid jail? So there was somebody here, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that was a government official. Possibly they were in the military. This might be a feminine government official. She's in her thoughts right now, okay, about clarity. And so she wants to go in a mental health facility to avoid jail. Yeah, because she knows you're going to get clarity about how she worked together with others to pay people to do something to you. And there's evidence with this Page of Swords energy of her trying to stop your life from moving forward. Wow. So this could be someone that was working with someone in your family. So they want to go in a mental health facility to avoid jail. There's a fire sign here that couldn't get away with something. Could be a Libra here, or you're about to get justice. And your justice might be this marriage or a relationship, a healthy one. Tell me about the judge presiding over your case. Somebody was being very childish. Tell me about the judge presiding over your case. Somebody has very bad karma because they don't know what direction to go with something. So maybe you were supposed to get some information about something that was done to you, and they could have been withholding information. An Aquarius. Tell me about this judge presiding over your case. They're going to have to balance something out with this Temperance energy. Yeah. Oh, this had to do about somebody trying to get a judgment reversed in court and giving them time to do it. And they got caught in a cycle for a long time trying to get you stuck in some kind of a cycle here so a judge could do something. So a judge does not know how to explain away why something went on for so long with their awareness of it, and no proper action was taken. So that's why this judge is worried. This judge is worried because they have to explain why they didn't take action on a younger fire sign that was doing something to you. And they were aware of what this person was doing. Child, that's every other judge right now. It's a whole bunch of judges out here right now that's not taking action because they in bed with a whole bunch of people doing a whole bunch of bullshit. Who's this grandmother figure? There could be like an older Taurus that was in some destructive energy against you too. And something has to be balanced out for you. Who's this Arab? Somebody was having an exchange with an Arab that might not be skilled with that Eight of Pentacles reverse, that didn't have the skills to do something around your home. Somebody was in an exchange with an Arab that didn't have the skills to do something around your home. They didn't get the wish fulfillment. They might have been blocked from something. They wanted to win at all costs, but it was too much of a burden because they couldn't see you. Got it. Okay. There is a Taurus energy that hired an Arab to do something to you around your home, but they didn't have enough interaction with your energy to be able to really be effective. Like they couldn't see you enough. Maybe you didn't come out the house enough. Whoever this hierophant is, whether it's law enforcement or whether it's a government agency or a tourist, they hired an Arab to come around your home and do something to you that was destructive and reckless. But they couldn't get their eyes on you. Like they couldn't get good visibility on you to, I guess, maybe they needed to interact with you energetically, maybe in person, talk to you face to face, connect with you in order to do whatever they needed to do. They were blocked. They didn't see you enough. Maybe you didn't come out the house and they waited and waited and waited or something like that. So that this Arab wasn't able to do whatever they were supposed to do around your home. What is this YouTube employee manipulating your stats? So you might have a social media platform. Somebody might be very nervous right now and emotional, a Queen of Wands reverse, that missed an opportunity for a job or doing something for work. Okay, I don't know. This could be a copycat energy that was committing a crime that couldn't backstab and betray you. Weirdo. All right, final message, Holy Spirit. Final message. Final message. Final message. Final message. Give me 3 cards to end this reading, please. Give me 3 cards to end this reading. Ooh, child. You saw the way that card jumped over there? You on your way, baby. That's the 6. You see what that is? That is the 6 of Swords. You moving on to calmer waters. You got unstuck. The 9 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody is unstuck. They're moving on to calmer waters. This might be your energy. One more card to end this read. Give me one more card to end this read. The Empress. The Devil in reverse. Oh, you're going to avoid the tower. You're getting a new start. Yeah. Look at you. Empress. This is you. The Devil reverse. You got unstuck from these people that wanted to trap you with your beautiful energy. I'm sorry. Up here is where we belong. Yeah, you got unstuck from these people that wanted to trap your beautiful energy. The Devil reversed, okay? These people don't have any more cords of attachment, anything to use to try to stop, bind, hold on to you, or block your love life, Empress. The 9 of Swords reverse. You're not stuck mentally, physically, energetically, or emotionally. And you're going to be able to move on to calmer waters with your life now. The 6 of Swords. You went that way already, to the right, to the right. Guys, I'm Quan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. So I'll be having the funnest time with y'all on this platform. I love each and every last one of y'all. Y'all have a great afternoon. I'll see y'all tomorrow.